Good morning. My name is Nick Ferrand, and these are my one-take Italian property tours. Good morning to you all. We are in Tuscany today, and I've got something which is absolutely spectacular. So wait till you see it. It's going to be, it's just mind-blowing. Anyway, so come on, let's go and let's get rummaging. Okay, so what have I got first? Well, I'm in a town called Monterchi, which is in Tuscany, and I don't know whether you can see this, but if you look down here, this is the main square which I'm in. You've got this view which is looking out over the Tuscan countryside, and it's absolutely fantastic. Now, there was a whopper of an earthquake which happened in this area in 1917, and this is the Comune. And that was rebuilt in 1937. And there's also a huge amount of history here. This is a plaque which was erected by the brother officers and men, and it's to commemorate a Indian regiment that fought here in 1944. And I think that is just wonderful. And two soldiers here who tried to save their comrades, which were caught in a minefield, were awarded the George Cross, and I believe that is the second highest honour that one can receive from the Victoria Cross. Right, let's walk up here because I am really excited about this today. Now, what we have is an original 17th century palazzo. Just look at that, boys and girls. Now, let's crack on and get through the door and look at that knocker. You know I like knockers, and that's just, I mean, that's just a beautiful piece of, 17th century bronze. It's just amazing. Okay, so we're going to go in, and the camera will adjust. And the moment you go through these doors, you immediately come into this entrance hall. And it is absolutely beautiful and original. And then if I come down here, you can see, I'm just going to show you the original tiling. Right, the house is divided. And as we step through here, now there's not a lot of light, but I think we're going to be okay. And look at that archway. Right, on the ground floor level, as we come through, we have a beautiful archway leading through to the main stairs, which is on the left-hand side here, which we're going to go up in a minute. But, that's a picture on its own, isn't it? I mean, if that doesn't tell you I'm in Italy, I don't know what does. And then I'm going to come through here into the bedroom one. And if I pull across, you can see a door which leads into a bathroom, and I'll get there in a moment. And I can see a kind of 1940s dresser with some beautiful hats in. And then I come into this room, and this is the first bedroom. And you've got a really beautiful wood burning stove. These absolutely to die for terracotta tiles. The most amazing arch leading into this fantastic bedroom. with this beautiful Victorian brass bed. It's just totally charming. Absolutely fantastic. Now, depending on what you wanted to do with this property, and I really wouldn't do very much because, you know, what you're buying here is kind of 450 years of history. And what would you want to do with it? I mean, obviously the electrics potentially need updating because a lot of the electrics, you see that, are surface mounted. And if I pull over here and pull up, and you can see the woodwork which is above and the original tiling on the ceiling. And a whopping big wardrobe. But you know, for those of you that love closets, there will be some closets. Oh, look at that beautiful picture there. Okay, I haven't got my t-shirt on today that Nick Sullivan kindly bought me, but this is the bathroom for this first bedroom, and I can see a bidet sink and a shower in this room. I've done a few years ago, and yeah, I might think about potentially some update on that, and you know, that's basically personal choice. But look, I mean, these old palazzi were very common, that you had one room leading into another room, leading into another room. And that would be evident as we come along and on the first floor level. So I'm just going to come into bedroom 2 on the ground floor. And again, really, it's like time has stood still. And that is what I love about my job. You travel around and you get to see these houses, which really are very difficult to find in a metropolis. I mean, they've all been converted or chopped up or turned into apartments, or you know, they've just become a financial commodity, and it's sometimes really depressing. But here in Italy, that you can find these original palazzi, which would just take your breath away. Now look, there's some external lighting wires which you can see up there, and they are absolutely fine. They're great. And if I come in here, you've got an extractor fan, or you might be able to hear now, but I've got a little shower on the left hand side and a sink, a bidet, and a toilet. And somebody sent me a comment the other day, and I can't thank you enough for all the comments you're sending me, and I do reply to all sensible comments, so keep your comments coming. And they said, well, do all houses have bidets? And in Italy they do. Look, you hear that? That is the original glass, and I don't know whether you can see that, but just up here, there, you see that? That is a bubble, which was when they were blowing the glass windows, they would have done it on a roller, which would have been on a table, and that is an air bubble which is still there. I know you think I'm mad, but those are the details which I absolutely adore. Right, look, here we come. We come round, and then I'm going to pull up. Yep, and I am going to be on the red carpet today. Hey, look at that. What a whopper of a staircase. Yeah, it's just fantastic. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm on the first floor, and again, I just got to show you these doors and these knockers. Look at those. I mean, ones at the front of the building were in brass, but those are in wood, and you've got this wood surround here, and it is just gorgeous. And then pushing through into, I mean, what can I say? It's just stunningly beautiful. It's huge. The ceiling height must be 4.5 meters. You've got light streaming in. You've got this fantastic fireplace. You've got the most beautiful, beautiful original flooring. Wow. I mean, it really is a wow. Wow. Okay, bedroom 3. Wait till you get to the wait till you get to the main wow. I'm going to put my head out the window so I can give you a bit of outside. Now on this side, you've got a very typical Italian affair with these towns, and they've got trees which are around, so I can't really get. But if I pull around here a little bit, I just can show you the countryside, and you can hear people working and, you know, life going on. And just in the distance over here, I can just make out, you know, the other side of Anghiari. And so location-wise, you've got Sant'Apolcro, Anghiari, Arezzo, and then going that way, you've got a town which is in Umbria called Città di Castello. So you're well serviced for all your amenities, shops. Sant'Apolcro is probably 20 minutes away, and it's got a really good hospital. And so you have everything you need. Now, you're not in the countryside, but there's something very special, more special. It's just going to get better because this house has its own garden and swimming pool. Right, here's the bathroom. Yeah, I would say to you that you might want to actually update some of the bathrooms. But, I mean, honestly, it's amazing. Totally amazing. Okay, so we're now going into bedroom 4. And then you've got a Victorian wrought iron bed. I just love that. And then if you come up here, you've got a coat of arms. And then if I look up, I can see this beautiful terracotta tiling. And again, I pull down, great big wardrobe, and absolutely stunning original flooring. And then this room also has, might be a bit orange in here, but I'll get in and we'll see what we can do. So that has a bathroom en suite with a bidet and a toilet, shower, and a sink. It doesn't have a window. It does have an extractor fan. So yeah, I would potentially be looking at upgrading the bathrooms. Look at this beautiful door. And then voila. It's not closets, it's books. But you could put some clothes in there if you wanted to. Right. Let's get out of here. Just going to pan around and show you that. I hope you're loving this. I'm in awe of this house. Look at that hallway. Look at this. The door stops. I'm going to pull that off. You know what they are? World War II artillery shells. Okay, in we go. Kitchen. Now, I've mentioned this in another one of my videos, but if you look down here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand out here. You see all this? You see how this is undulating? This is because people have, for the last 400 or 500 years, have walked across this. And that is just natural wear and tear. Yeah. Look at the kitchen. I mean, that's a later addition. I've showed you some of these original kitchens, but this is in steel. And what you would have done is put your wood in there and lit it, and then although you wouldn't have fried your tomatoes on it, if I move those out of the way, you can see that basically you've got a griddle there. Flames would have come up and you would have cooked. And then you've got the kind of back burner and somewhere where you would have had your open fire. I mean, that's just fantastic. And there, on top of there, you've got your irons. Look, not heavy, about a couple of kilos. You would have put them on the fireplace, heated them up, and then ironed your clothes. Charming. Just utterly charming. Right, moving on. Oh, I can't like that. Wonder where that is. Yeah, okay. Right. A soggiorno, or another living room, and it's got an upright piano. And I'm just going to put my head out of this window here because I might get a bit of a flare, but if I pull up here, I can show you the main square, and here's the church. But just up here, you can see you've got the clock tower, and we're going to go up into the garden when we get outside because it's just fantastic. Okay. Now, if I pull up, I will show you that this has been plastered at some stage. But I don't really mind that. I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. And here that you've got a terracotta wood burner, but I think the fireplace to add wood in there is from the other side. Now, I'm going to do this in a minute. Okay, because this is the servants' entrance and the gate and the door coming up, and then they have a bathroom there, and then coming along here, you go out into the garden area, and we're going to get up here in a moment, and there is a picture by an absolutely fantastic photographer, Cartier-Bresson, who I love. So let's walk back down the hallway and then into the living room. Now, the grandfather of the owner of this house was a chemist, and in 1945 Arezzo was quite badly bombed by both sides, and his building or home was destroyed. So what he did is that he moved here and then set up shop, and this is his studio. It's like time has stood still. It's actually a privilege to be able to come to these houses. Look, there's no central heating in this house. There are just wood-burning stoves, and that is a terracotta wood-burning stove. Okay, are you ready for the main event? Oh, I haven't shown you that one. Let's just get in here. Let's see what's going on inside here. Oh, okay, I've got it. So basically, this is the door which comes up the stairs. We went to the left, but you can turn to the right. And what's in here? Is there a light? Oh, okay, so that is part of the attic rooms. And I don't know how you're going to get that water out of there. That must be 3.5 meters long. I'll turn that light off now. Okay, so as I mentioned to you, the grandfather was a chemist. Unfortunately, his house was bombed in Arezzo, and he came here and he set up shop as a chemist. And I just go put my hand on here. You ready? This is his studio. Now, there's no light in here, but hopefully the sensor on the camera will be enough to pick up what he has. ammonium chloride, sulfuric acid, explosive. Just going to come down here. The owner of the house said they've got lithium in here. They've got everything in here. And this room hasn't been touched since his death in 1958. I'm just lost for words. I'm just lost for words. Look at that water pump. Look. That must be a gas outlet from there. And then look, you've got Bunsen burners. You've got these things here would have heated chemicals. And if I come down here, you've got just the most incredible array of chemicals and equipment. It's like being in a museum. I don't know what to say about it. Now, no, you can't buy this. Okay, it has been sold to a chemist, and they are coming to carefully take everything away in the next 4 weeks. Look, you see this? You can't see it, but this is a little wood burner where you would have heated up your chemicals in here. And what else did I actually see, which I thought was really fantastic, which I wanted to show you? Look at that. Some electrical charge. I'm not going to put my finger on it because I can see that that's an electrical charge from here. And then I don't know whether this is a circuit where if you wound it, then you can create electricity. I have no idea. Hundreds of pipettes, absolutely incredible storage. And wherever you go, it's just filled with the most amazing stuff. Now I'm going to go back into the last room, and I just want to show you that. I mean, what happens if you hit that? And just Frankenstein come alive? Really. And then in the back room, it's got kind of, 50 years of dust in it. And what I did notice, because I did pop in here before I started this video, is that I pulled the gimbal up here, and then you've got your main man, a picture of him hanging on the wall. And I don't know who this chap is here, but I might get up and see if I can find out. So I love my job. To actually have an opportunity to step in this house and to see this, I just think it's absolutely fantastic. Have you seen enough? If you want to ask some questions, yeah, please do so, and I'll try to get you some answers. Please leave a comment below. Look, it's just incredible, isn't it? Just utterly incredible. Okay, you see that's for light. It's got a barometer there. It's got some stuffed animal that looks like a falcon. A doctor's mini bag. Right. One more time before we leave. Are you ready? History. This should be in a museum. It really should. Fantastic. Okay. I'm just going to close that door. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Right. moving on. So we're going to go back into this phenomenal reception room. And then we're going to go round. What can I see behind that door? Okay, so that's another wood burner. Right, let's go back here slowly. I've done the bedrooms up here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and show you the garden, and then I'm going to come back and show you the servants' quarters, and it's where the owner of the house lives. She was renting this house out until recently, so you come out from the kitchen and you've got some, a lovely area where you can sit. And then also, if you watched a few of my other videos, you will realize that I actually love trees, and that is the most amazing oak tree, and it's got to be 150 odd years old. And then down here, there is a well. I just put it there. I don't know if I can get in there and see that and show that. Oh, hello. And that collects water from the roof, and then that is used for the irrigation. Now, what is so amazing, this is just storage in here. What is so amazing about this property is that if I come up this little path in between these amazing trees, are you ready? You come up to this outstanding garden. Look at that. This is the Palazzo here. I'm going to come back. I'm going to pull up, but I'm going to be in the sun, okay? Oh, let's see if I can get out of this sun. You see the clock tower? Yep. And then you have your own swimming pool and private garden. Absolutely outstanding palazzo and garden in the middle of the most beautiful historic town. Right, okay, fine. Price. You can buy this tomorrow for €1,150,000, and it will come with the majority of the furniture minus the owner's personal effects. Oh, there's the Maltese falcon just sitting on top of there. Yep. Wow. Okay, €1,150,000. I haven't been down here before. I'm just going to pop my head around the side and see what's going on. Now, there are whopping big cantinas, which are down here, big enough to put about 5 or 6 cars inside coming down this road, all on the side of this building. That's the back elevation. And I'm not going to go in there today because there is absolutely no light. And I just really want to concentrate on the main features. But, if you do and you want me to come back and you want a personal tour of this house, just let me know. And you come up these stairs here, and then you go into this room here, which is an attic, and it's a warp over the attic, and then there's a good possibility that you can make that into further rooms. Okay, here we go. Back into the house. And then we're going to go into the service area, and then you have a tiled bathroom and again bidet, toilet and sink, and these are quite brutal tiles. They probably need to come off in my view. Lovely crest, and then walking down the stairs. Can you see the other door? Right. I'm just going to walk out slowly, and then I'm going to just walk up here. And this is the Punto Panoramico La Rocca, so that's the, but you've got your own garden. You know, look. So we came in through, where were we? We came in through this door. These double doors, which I'm not going to open as well, is basically a shop. So you could have a shop here, and the door on the left actually goes into a room, and then there are stairs which go down to the basement, or basically the lower ground floor. Right, let's go back in here. So this is a self-contained apartment. It's just chic. Chic. And you've got this lovely bedroom. And then if I look up, you've got all the original ceiling, and here, those are steel beams which, when they did the roof, they were revised by the engineer to strengthen the house. And then to top it all off, you have a beautiful cat. Yes, meow. Yes, meow. And then here, you've got another cat and another bedroom. And the first bedroom that we went into did have, I believe, a bathroom. And I believe this is a bathroom as well. Is it a bathroom? Yeah, it is a bathroom. What can I see in here? Oh, that's quite fun. You've got an archway to your bidet and toilet, and then coming over here, there's a sink, and I can see, yeah, the shower unit. I'm just going to turn that light off. And I think it would be wrong of me not to show you, go back and show you the other bathroom as well. But if you wanted to have a full-time caretaker, you could quite easily do that. But again, everywhere that you go, look, everywhere you go. And again, I've filmed this before, but you see, I mean, that's just where. And these tiles are just absolutely gorgeous. Look at the woodwork up here as well. And on that ceiling. Oh, I'm loving it. Loving it. I could live here for myself. Right, now, what was in there? Yeah, there was. Yeah, I got it. It's just basically open up here. And you've got this little cubby hole of a bathroom. Let's see if I get any light in here. Is there any light in here? Yeah, there is. Now, extractor fan. And then you've got a toilet, a shower, a bidet, and a sink. No, excuse me. Wow. Yeah, wow. Wow. Double wow. Wow. Little fireplace. My word. What a fantastic place. Come on. Come on. Right, okay, so fine. Laundry room, which is down there. Great big old room. And you've got this lovely curtain. And I don't know what I can get in there. Can I? I pulled the thing off. No, I can't. Right, okay, I'm not. Am I? Look, I just pulled that off. Can I get in there? Oh, it's stuck. Okay. Oh, no, I'm in. Right. Come on, I wasn't going to show you, but am I going to show you? No, I'm not. I'm not, because there's no light. But I will tell you, that is absolutely huge. Right. Got a bit of a sweat on. Hello, darling. What's your name? I'm a bit scared of the gimbal. My name is Nick Ferrand, and these are my Italian property tours. And I really hope you enjoyed this one today. I really do think that this is a absolutely super house. Yes, it could do some work. Yes, it could do with some updating. But the history is what you're buying. It's just, there's a family crest above the door. Yeah, let's go back to where we started off. God, I do love that. It's just amazing. Right, I think I'm going to sit down because I'm absolutely exhausted. And actually, I'm going to do a piece of camera. Right, sweat. I hope you enjoyed that. That's one of the best tours which I've done. It was so exciting. If you like to subscribe, please do so. And giving a like would be a great help to this channel and to me. And hit the notifications and you will get our latest property tours. And I can't thank you again for coming on this one, and I will see you on the next one.